Like organize.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Hey everyone, welcome to Tea with Trish. And I know you can be anywhere for your evening, but you're here with us, so thank you. Today, I'm so excited to have my friend here. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
hi everyone. I'm Katt Baybby on Instagram.
Katt Baybby.
hmm
Okay. And so, Katt, what brings you here today?
So I just came to chat with you.
Okay,
I
cool.
came. To, I came to hang out with you
Nice.
to get to
Okay.
know who Trish is and
Oh,
stuff.
it's about me today. Okay. Well, I'm going to get to know you today.
I'm with
Okay.
it.
All right, cool. So tell me about yourself. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
So I'm a cool mom.
I can see your shirt. Okay.
No, I'm a mom first and I'm a hustler after that. I wouldn't know what else to title me as because I don't do just one thing.
Okay.
I'm like I do a lot of things.
I wonder who that sounds like.
Is that you too?
Yeah. Oh, that's me. No, I'm a mom first for sure.
Mm-hmm.
The most important job that I will ever have. The most important job title. And then after that, I definitely dabble in like 5 million other things for sure. But you have to, right? I
Yes.
mean, especially in this day and age, you can't really just do one thing and expect to survive, I feel like.
Yeah.
You feel the same?
I feel like what we do also, I don't know, personally, when I get out there and I do stuff and I meet people, I'm enjoying the moment for myself, but I'm also like seeing, like preparing, like how can that, my kids are also creative, like they do all kinds of stuff. My son was so excited to he's in middle school.
Okay.
And he got his elective is film and production.
Oh.
And he was so excited to
Yeah.
get that elective. He's like, you know why I got it, Mom? Because I did good the year before. So in my eyes, when I go out there and I do different things, like I had the privilege of doing PA, which is like in the back, like production
Yeah.
assistant, like
Yeah.
different things that I feel allow me to learn and meet people that are fixing up to like maybe I can help my kids with with the tools that I'm gathering now.
Yeah. No, I totally understand. I feel like our kids just kind of, I mean, I don't know if you feel the same, but kind of like by default, they follow in our footsteps. They just do.
And they have our personality. Like there's genes involved.
Yeah.
There's DNA flowing through their brains that are like,
For
flowing through their
sure.
bodies
For sure.
that are ours,
Yeah.
So they get a little piece of us too.
Yeah,
My
absolutely.
son is a lot like me.
Okay.
My daughter is too, but like, I
Yeah.
actually have 3 kids.
Do you?
I do.
Bless your heart. Jeez.
How
Yeah.
many do you have?
I have 5.
Woo! You look good,
Oh,
girl.
thank you. You too. Cool moms. Cool moms. So how old are they?
My oldest is gonna be 16 next month.
Oh wow.
And my youngest is 11 and my middle child is 13.
Yeah. So you're in it.
Yeah, you know what? I've recently been kind of like noticing that I'm gonna have to put on the momager hat soon, and it's
Okay.
not even just talent wise with my kids. It's like now that they're getting to a certain age, it's like, what do you guys want to do with your life?
Yeah.
Let's figure it out so that we can make it happen.
Yeah.
And dare to dream big. Let's do this shit. Like
absolutely. That's what we're here for, right? As moms, we're supposed to be able to guide them and, just let them know that they can achieve whatever they want, and we're here for them, right?
Yeah, because there's stages when they're little and you're like taking care of them and nourishing them, and then they get to this age where now they're like, not to sound like duh, but they're like whole ass people now.
Yeah.
They have personality. They have opinions.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, for
All
sure.
of that, and then we have to like learn to adapt. Now we're not taking care so much and nurturing that thing we do when they're little.
Yeah.
Versus now it's changing. It's evolving.
Definitely. I think it's an amazing journey. It can be sad too, because you look back and you're just like, where did my baby go? And all of a sudden they're like your height, borrowing your makeup, whatever they're doing,
Talking to their boyfriend,
Yeah.
talking about I love you.
Yeah.
Ew, that's so cringe. No.
But yeah, no, it's a beautiful thing, and they do grow so fast. So my oldest is 27.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. So married and everything, and it's like I see her daughter now, my granddaughter, and it's like it's her all over again. It's like the cutest thing. Watch when that happens to you. You get to relive your baby.
I look forward to it, but I'm not like, no
Yeah,
rush.
no. Not yet,
But
not
I
yet,
do.
not
I
yet,
can't wait. I always tell her I'm gonna be like the best grandma
Yeah.
ever. I was like, I
Yeah.
can't wait.
No, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun.
I always wanted one more kid, but I tied my tubes because
Okay.
when I was married the first time. And it's so crazy because if I would have not, I wonder how many kids I would have had.
Oh
dude.
my gosh.
True about.
Are you one of those two? Like oh my gosh, I love children. And I don't know. I had all of my girls before I was 28. So I had 4 daughters by the time I was 28. And I started my career. You know, there was other things that I had to do, right? Besides just popping out babies. But I ended up saying, okay, after 30, that's it. I'm not going to have any more. And fast forward to like almost 40 when I had my son. And it was like, holy crap, starting all over again. But it's amazing. It's amazing.
You know
But
what's crazy though? Because, okay, I'm 35, right? And if I can't still get pregnant if I do like in vitro and stuff like that. You know,
what do you mean? You could just, okay.
You know, it just has to be transplanted. You know?
Okay.
Or is there no? Tell me.
No, I'm saying like you said you can get pregnant only if you have like
in vitro. Yeah, because there's no. My tubes were not tied; they were burned.
There you go.
Yeah,
I didn't miss that part.
Yeah.
Okay,
they were burned, so there are ways. But anyway, I always said if I would have waited to like 35 to have my kids, I would have enjoyed it more. It was just that hustle and bustle when they're all little and you're trying to figure out your life. It's kind of
it's different. Like I got to actually do both, and so young. I mean, my first one I was 19. And so it was,
me too. I was 19 when I had my daughter.
Oh yeah, you know, we're babies. I thought I knew it all.
Just because I had a little hoopty and I was in college, I thought I was grown.
But I look at 19-year-olds now and go, oh my God. 19-year-olds I feel like are so different now though than when I was 19. I don't know if everybody feels like that. But I look at 19-year-olds and I'm like, God, they're just little babies.
Oh yeah.
You know, and here I was having a baby at 19. And but it was definitely a struggle, you know, and you have to figure out how you're going to make money. And, you know, obviously for some people, I guess you can have the finer things in life, you know, so young, but I didn't grow up so privileged. I mean, I didn't want for anything, but I didn't grow up so privileged. But, you know, just having that experience from having a baby so young and then having a baby my later years and already having a career established was night and day. I swear.
Like you enjoy it more.
You know, I did enjoy it. I enjoyed it so much, actually. I enjoyed shopping for sure. I was like, ooh, that new car seat, cool. Oh, that new little thing, okay, cool. You know, like, let me go get it. Let me go buy it. Where when I was younger, you don't have that luxury.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, you know, how much is that? Right? So that was the difference. But it also hits you when you have a baby a little older that your time on this earth is not so long.
But you know what, though? Recently, I've been kind of just like, see, this is what I love about meeting new people, because when you pick people's brains, sometimes it's just really cool. So I was talking to someone about how age is chronological. It's like, but we don't have to be tied to those numbers.
Amen.
You know, it's what you make it. If you're healthy, like let's start taking NAD that
every day, honey, every day,
let's keep this shit. Let's keep ourselves young. Let's preserve ourselves. Let's use our money and our whatever to not kill ourselves more with fast food and dumb shit we're not supposed to be doing anyway. And let's put it into our bodies, and we can last longer. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that is one thing that my son. When I had my son, I was like, I need to stay here as long as possible.
Yeah.
And so I changed my whole lifestyle. You know, I mean, that's
if the Kardashians can do it, I mean, they're balling, but you know, we can do it too.
Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, all it takes is a little effort and priorities being, you know, a certain way. And I mean, for me, I feel better now than I did in my 20s.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, I kind of look better now.
Not kind of, girl. 20s. I don't know how you looked back then, but I mean, you know. You're doing it.
I was just a young girl, you know, like a fresh face, kind of just not taking care of myself because we just thought we're going to live forever, right? You don't take care of yourself. Like
I honestly think that when I was growing up, what I looked like wasn't even really a priority.
Really?
I think it's because my kids were little and they were like the ones that were always like done up with the bows and the cute little hats. But I wouldn't. Now that I look back, I'm like, damn, bitch, you wouldn't even like get ready, like, you know. It's crazy because it didn't matter. We weren't on Instagram. No, it didn't matter what you look like, you know. Now if I go to the store, I'm gonna try to look the part because where I live at, it's really small.
Yeah.
And I always run into people I know, and it's just. it's different now.
Yeah.
But before I didn't care what I looked
Yeah.
like.
Yeah,
I'm glad that I do now though.
Yeah, no, you look good. Yeah, no, definitely. Social media definitely has changed. Like, has changed our lives and how we have to step out, right? I mean, I was always somebody that I tried to always be somewhat ready, but I always made sure my kids were ready 1st. So if anybody had to look busted, it was going to be me, because I felt like if my kids looked good, that was a reflection on me.
Yeah.
And as long as they look good, people would know, And so I was always last to get ready, but somehow, was always somewhat ready. But nowadays, yeah, the social media presence, it's crazy. Like, I feel like if I step out, I'm gonna like disappoint some people if you if you don't look like decent.
Same friend we were talking, and he was like, in a non fucked up way, he's like, we ain't shit. He's like, so we ain't shit. Like, it doesn't really matter what people think and blah, 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 blah. It's so hard to get out of that mentality, though, because of social media,
For sure.
There's times that I wish I could just quit social media
too.
and just be like, fuck you, but I can't. It's there. It's part of what I do.
Yes. And I think that's where maybe people like us kind of get stuck in this social media thing, is that, it is sometimes our livelihood. It becomes part of our livelihood. It doesn't have to be all of it. But if it's making you any type of money, why would you stop?
Yeah, that part.
And if it has a potential to make you any type of money, why would you stop? So, I don't know. I mean, I think about it too.
Lately, I've been kind of asking myself, like, what I'm doing right now, how does it tie into what I want to do 5 years from now?
Yeah.
And I think, to me, the presence, and that's why I kind of started switching it up, because I used to like do OnlyFans, but I only did it for like a few months, and it was no crazy stuff. It was just like Playboy status pictures, just pictures, like shit you would send your man.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was trying to, it was brought to my attention, you can't really put yourself out in a certain light and expect to be looked at or treated in differently, because it's what you put out there,
We were just having this conversation, I think, before you got here.
Yeah. It's important,
Yeah.
So
yeah,
image,
right? And how people treat you, and yeah. Unfortunately, it's like if you're putting yourself out there naked or whatever,
and then you're like, oh, you're all offended. The reason why I even thought about it was because I was saying how off-putting it is when men lead with money and their car and their watch and their shoes. And low-key, I'm like, low-key, I look at that, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like, gross.
Yeah. Do you?
But
like,
I don't, to me, it's not, it's off-putting. It's like, I don't care. I've met people that are millionaires that wear like the fucked up shoes and they're just chilling.
Those are the rich ones.
They drive Toyotas and they live in bomb-ass houses.
Yeah.
They're happy. They're not loud about it. And
absolutely.
so a mí no me llama la atención. Like, to me, it's not, oh my God. To me, I'm just like, okay, cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm happy
how
for
much
you.
do you really have? Yeah.
Yeah, that part too. But it's none of my business.
Yeah, no, true. But I get what you're saying. Yeah, and
when I said that, though, I caught myself and I was like, dude, I sound like a hypocrite, because that's exactly what I look like when I'm leading with my body.
Oh, okay.
So it's different now.
So here's my opinion on that, or my take on that, right? So as women, we naturally have an appeal. And sometimes we can't hide that appeal, right? So some women have to try really hard, and some women don't. There's just that natural sex appeal no matter what you do. So I just feel like it's just a tool that is naturally maybe God-given, right? And we should use it.
Yeah, I totally love that I'm a woman, and I get to use that. I just stopped showing my nalgas.
Got you.
Like, I don't need to show the whole everything. You know what I mean? Like, how are they gonna? I can hear my sister in my ear when I started dating. She would tell me, "Why would they buy the whole ice cream truck if you give them the ice cream for free?"
Okay, she has a point. Yeah.
So but see, I didn't always think that way. I now, as my kids are growing, as I get to experience different things and unteach myself what I was taught by being in toxic relationships, that all I am is hot. you know?
Yeah.
Like there's a lot more that I can do. There's a lot more that I bring to the table. Let's start leading with those things.
Yeah, absolutely. You know? Okay, so for me, I feel like I definitely lead with those things.
Mm-hmm. And it's just a plus that you're hot.
It's just a plus that I'm hot.
Yeah.
You know, it's a plus, but it can also be, I don't want to say a curse because that's not what it is. But
but I understand what you mean.
Okay, you understand? Mm-hmm. Because then people come and they like try to talk to you a certain way. And I'm like, wait, hold on. Mm-hmm. Wait a second. Mm-hmm. You know, like you can talk to me like this or don't talk to me at all.
Yep.
And just because somebody maybe is attractive doesn't mean that you can just be like, hey, you know, like you need to come with respect.
There's boundaries.
Or just don't come at all. Don't even like talk. Yeah. Because I'm going to tell you go that way. Mm-hmm. You know, which, I mean, it is what it is. But
and it's happened to me like a lot of times where I, like how you said, a curse type of thing. Because I don't know si tengo like what. I have like I like guys with girlfriends, with wives. But it's like there's no boundaries, and that's disrespectful. Yeah. That offends me. Mm-hmm. Like how dare you think that I would?
Yeah.
The fuck. Yeah. Like I'm offended now.
Yes. And even you're covered up, right? And you'll still get that same attention, I'm sure, because there's that natural appeal, and yeah, it's like it's so crazy. I don't know what makes, and I'm pro man. Like I'm pro man. Like I'm not a man, you know, hater or whatever.
You're not a she man.
Yes, I mean, no. I believe a man, whatever. But yeah, I mean, I feel like, you know, beautiful women get approached in a certain way, and is a beautiful woman really going to fall for like bullshit like that? I mean, maybe some. I don't know.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah, they do.
So, but to me, like, I feel like what I was leading with, I honestly, right now, I don't even think about dating. To me, I am cool with men. A lot of my homies are men, you know? Mm-hmm. A lot of my homies are men, dude. A lot of my friends are men. Yeah. So I'm cool with men. But I was referring more to, like, when I do, as my kids get older, I want to go back to school. I want to start doing things like for the community. Mm-hmm. So the way that I'm perceived outside of just how men see me, the way that I'm perceived just in general, that's starting to be in my mind more now. Yeah, like that's what I was saying. Like how is what I'm doing now gonna connect to what I want to do later? Yeah. Well, I want my following to be people that are like not just trying to see my butt. Yes. You know? But also because I hope one day to have an impact on the community. Mm-hmm. Like I want to do things for like teens and like kids. Like let's bring back youth centers. Mm-hmm. Like let's re-socialize them, because this whole COVID shit threw everybody off and nobody does anything anymore. And you know, anything that I can do. My son has autism, so I always wanted to like start a nonprofit for that. And like just I have so many ideas that would. I just want to give back. I was a product of people that gave back. I was actually in military school. I was telling them about this earlier.
How was that?
I graduated from military school, and I graduated with honors. And
how do you get honors like
in military school? Yeah. I was I got a scholarship.
Okay.
For being the most honorable female cadet of my class.
Okay.
And then I was a squad leader. So that was like. Yeah. So we had like little ribbons and stuff. Right. Like, you know, it was cool. But
so you're bossy.
Yes. I can lead for sure. I can lead. But I can also follow though.
Yeah.
I am. Because as a squad leader, you still have to follow the platoon guide and, you know, there's a whole like chain of command.
That's a perfect combination. I feel like, to be a true leader, you need to know how to also follow.
To be coachable and teachable, because that's where growth happens.
Once you feel like you know it all, you're done. Mm-hmm. Like you might as well quit. I
say that to my kids all the time. I said pretending to, like, feeling like you know everything, you're cheating yourself out of learning, because you don't. Absolutely. You know.
Yeah, 1,000,000% I agree.
Yeah, so I feel like I was a product of a whole bunch of people that ended up just giving back. So I feel like I have that in me. Like I want to give back too. Yeah. And it's so crazy because when I did get the scholarship and I did go to college, I went to Long Beach City College for a little bit, and I took like a juvenile justice class, and I wanted to work with like kids, and I didn't mind if they were bad. You know, I was like, you know, I'm bad too. Yeah,
like I feel you. It's okay.
I just felt that there's a need for that, you know. Yeah. So, but yeah, military school was fun. I'm glad I did it. There's a lot of things to it that. It's not boot camp, because you have to want to be there.
So what made you like pick military school? You were just
Well,
to go to military school.
I don't know if it's just like a common thing amongst Hispanics, but I was allowed to date older men when I was like a teen. Okay. And that led to me being in abusive relationships as a teenager. Okay. So when that happened, I went to a shelter for like runaway teenagers. And through that shelter, my mom convinced me to give it a try, which was totally like out of the line for me, because I was a big set girl growing up, and fitness wasn't my thing. I was like, I don't know what I was thinking, but everything happens and it worked out. Yeah, you know. So but she convinced me to go. It was in San Luis Obispo, so the whole idea was to get me far from the dude that I was dating.
Wow, you know, it's so funny you say that, because every weekend I'd go up to San Luis Obispo when I was young, because we were in a gang infested community, and so to go up that way it felt so calm and so amazing. I was there like almost every weekend.
And you know what's crazy? I grew up in Compton, so I'm a hood baby. And being that I was able, the privilege of going to school out there was awesome. Because, I mean, we were in where we lived was simple. We had our bunks and our lockers. That's it. But just the simple fact of being able to go out and do things that you would have never been able to do being from Compton. Yeah. Like volunteering, like doing like kite festivals and building sandcastles and being part
without worry.
Yes, being part of the community, giving back, cleaning like cleaning the beach, like just different things that I guess when you grow up in the hood, you don't.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like your mind's limited.
Oh my goodness.
So getting out and having had that experience opened my mind. Yeah. It made me feel like, oh, hey.
Same.
I don't.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
There's more to the world than Compton.
Yeah. Like, so
yeah.
When I used to go up there, I would feel like the people were so different. You know, and people would
were nice
and say hi. Yes. Yeah,
they say
hi. And every time I would come home, I would be like, I don't want to go home. You know, because I felt like even though I looked a certain way and all my friends were a certain way, I felt more at home there. Isn't that wild?
No, it is wild. Yeah. And that's one of the reasons why I don't see myself living in LA again. I love LA. I love my LA people. I love you guys. That's where I'm from. Don't get me wrong. But be nicer, man. Yes. Say excuse me. Say hello. Good morning. Yeah. I mean, and if at the very least, if somebody says hello and good morning, say it back. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It's just, that goes a long way. Yes. I like, again, I've had after military school opened up my life, I guess you can say. I've lived in different states. Montana was one of them. Then I did Vegas for a little bit. Yeah. But I've also traveled like up North California, like just different places. Going to Montana was a mission. We did through Utah. Anyways, people are nicer outside of California. So what I've adapted is that I actually am the nice one now. When I go into a store, I usually am, unless I'm in a bitchy mood, you know.
Okay.
Which I'm allowed. Yeah. But no, I usually try and always be that person that says hi. Yeah. Like, good morning. Hi, excuse me. Open the door. My son knows to open doors, and like he's like
very good. Yeah, like I work on that because I'm more. I'm not very approachable, you know, but it's just who I am, I guess. I it could be, and I think about it sometimes more like a defense mechanism.
It is
like just stay away from me, you know. But once you are actually brave enough to walk up to me and talk to me, like you get it all. Yeah, you know, you get the smile, you get all of that. But you have to be brave enough. Yeah. If you're not brave enough, I'm like, I won't do it first. I won't say hi first. I won't.
That's nothing. So funny to me. I'm always like, hi.
So we would be friends. Like, she just said hi. I'll say hi back. Yes. Yeah. But it's so hard for me to like, I like to just like tunnel vision.
And I can see how though, because I mean, like I said, unless you're like, there's just sometimes when you have to be, I don't want to say masculine because it's not really. You have to be on your defense, and
for sure,
that's just what it is.
Yeah, it's better just to look straight and like tunnel vision. And
at the gym, I'm unapproachable. At the gym's probably the one place that I won't be all like, because I don't want you to talk to me. I'm in the zone. Yeah, I just took my pre-workout. I'm lit. Don't talk to me right now.
Yeah, I'm like that everywhere. Everywhere. No, but then once you get to know me, then it's like, like I give you my all. Like you. I've had somebody come up to me before, and she was so sweet, and she was like, "Oh my God, I love your glasses." And I'm one of those people, I'm just like, "Here you go."
No.
Yeah. You know why? Because the thing is, now I'm going to get people going,
I know. They're going to be like, I like your shoes.
I like your shoes. I like, it has to be genuine, you know?
Yeah.
But, I just feel like, sometimes just to do things like that, people will never forget you either. And I'll be like, oh my God, she was so nice. So even though I'm not like approachable and I'm not like outwardly nice all the time, when you get to know me, you're going to, get all of me for sure, you know? And so to do something like that is just, I like to do it. If somebody goes, I like your earrings, I will take them off. And I'll be like, there you go.
Oh, that's so
You
sweet
like
of you.
Yeah, it's like, why not? Like, I've used them. When am I going to use them again? Maybe, I don't know.
I know, isn't that that sucks too, that you can't really wear shit. Like, I have I have like a bag full of clothes that.
You know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to start changing before I leave and ask anybody if they want it.
For real. Take it
Anybody
now.
want this? Here.
Because if not, it's going in that duffel bag by the closet.
Yeah, it's so bad. It's so bad. I mean, I wish
that's why I don't even mind shopping at Shein, because high key, it's one use type of shit anyway.
Yeah, it's gonna unravel on you. Doesn't even matter.
Doesn't matter.
Even matter.
Will I wear it again? Probably not.
Yeah, no, I know, that's so bad.
And we're not even. Well, this is why my friend and I were talking about this, because he's like, well, if he was hearing me right now, he would say, "Fool, you ain't shit." Like,
don't worry, nobody
even notices that you wore it again. You're nobody, dude.
Oh my God!
But imagine,
no,
he was just being funny, But
it's true.
Imagine how like actual like famous people feel like once they wear something, they can't like,
Yeah, but I think that's a whole different level, though, because that shit ain't even really theirs, probably.
Yeah, like that's right. They be borrowing their stuff.
Somebody dressed them. Dolce and Gabbana dressed their ass, and they're like, or whoever, and Gucci, whoever, and they just give their shit back. Like for us, we gotta crazy, actually go to the mall.
And we actually believe it. We be falling for it.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, but definitely, it's one of those things. Like we got to come up with a way. To just be like, who wants this at the end?
There is actually consignment stores.
Is there? There is. Where is there one around though? Like they're not everywhere.
I don't know out here. Out there is one.
Out where?
In the AV.
Oh, okay. I live in Lancaster. I'll just give you a bunch of my shit right now. You can
down. Say less.
So okay. So tell me, what exactly is? I mean, we talked about a lot of stuff. It's been really cool, but. So your profession, what do you do?
I've recently started wanting to get into like doing hosting and stuff.
Okay.
I'm good at talking to people, so
I can tell.
Something along that line would be cool.
So have you ever, like, what's your background? Like, have you ever hosted before?
So I used to do a podcast, and through that I was able to do a lot of different things, like interviewing people in different places, not just the podcast. So I think stuff like that would be cool. But also though, like I don't even mind being in the background of stuff. Like I don't mind just. I guess what really gets me going is feeling like I'm good at something, and I'm really good at people, like hospitality, just all that stuff gets me going. It makes me feel good.
So it's your calling.
Yeah. People are my calling. In what way? I don't know. I think in every way. Like put me somewhere with people and I'll be all right.
God, like, how did you find her? Because I feel the same. Like, I've been reflecting a lot lately. A lot of things changing in my life. And it's like, what am I doing? Where do I fit in? What do I want to do? My background is the beauty industry, and I did really well. But sometimes you can say bye to things that maybe don't serve you as much anymore, and definitely one aspect that I love about the beauty industry is people, for sure. And then I kind of fell into this position, and it's been kind of amazing to be here, just hosting and sitting in this chair and meeting people. People come to me, and so this has been really neat. But yeah, I think people like. Too, for me, even though when you see me on the street, I'm not gonna say hi. But
no, it's definitely a niche. Like not everybody has that gift to be to be able to work with people.
Yeah.
Work with the whole or whatever.
I think, you just have to be there along with wanting to be near people and working with people. I think we just have this certain, maybe understanding, compassion. I don't know if that's the word. What would the word be? Empathy. I know for sure, like, I'm very, like, I'm an empath for sure. But yeah, I mean, I love being next to people. It does drain you sometimes.
It does.
Though, right? So what do you do to recharge?
I have these herbs that I just like smack myself with. No, I'm just kidding. I give myself a limpia after. Give myself a limpia. No, I'm just kidding. I don't. I like to refocus by just spending time with my kids again, regrounding myself. Sometimes it's okay to just sit down and meditate and like just think about, let everything process and let everything hit, figure out your next move.
For sure. I think we all need that, just to kind of sit back and really figure out, like, reflect on whether it be like the week. Some people take it a week at a time. Some people are like day at a time. For me, it's funny because I will reflect back on my week. That's just my
learn
thing.
And learn and adapt.
Yes. Oh my God. That's yeah. Adapting. That's
and
life.
then I love the gym. To me, the gym's my fave. Like, man.
Yeah, I'm there every day. I love the gym. I feel like it's definitely therapy. It doesn't replace therapy, but it does make you feel good. The side effect is that you look better. You're healthier. If I skip a day at the gym, I feel like my brain is just like, oh my God, right? It's all jumbled up again. So I think you just have that time to yourself and you're able to kind of like just recharge, right?
I feel like a badass when I'm in there. So it makes me feel good to be healthy. It makes me feel good to like.
Well, you're in control.
Yeah.
That's something. Yeah,
I think that's yeah,
that's something.
Because I feel like a badass when I get out of the gym. Whether it's whatever workout I end up doing, it just feels good to know that I stuck to my routine, that I made it there, even though I probably didn't feel like it. I sweat. You get the dopamine rushing, everything. It's
for sure. Really cool. I feel like it's definitely for me. A lot of things in life you can't control, and even though no matter how much we want to, right? But when we get into the gym, we can control it. Like, it is under our control what we do. If we want to go,
thought about it
right?
That way.
If we want to go harder in the gym, we go harder. If we want to just chill, but we are taking control of our health. And so I love that. I love it, What was that?
Are we still going? Oh, okay.
Well, just technical difficulties, Yeah, so you're in the gym all the time. So do you like lift weights?
No.
Are you a cardio bunny?
I'm a cardio bunny.
Are you really?
I am, but I recently got a trainer.
Okay.
So I have to get up at 5:30 at 5 to be there at 5:30.
Yeah.
But it was 4. He was kicking our ass at 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. But because I'm learning how to do different exercises. I think that was why I do cardio mostly, because I'm afraid to venture out into the other machines.
For sure. Like, I was like that
and too. Then everybody be looking at you and it's like, don't look at me.
You're like, am I doing it wrong? I think, I mean, you go into a gym, and if you're not somebody that's grown up going to the gym, it's like any other like experience that you are just learning, right? So you go in and maybe you're not doing things correctly. Like, I look at stuff that I was doing a year and a half ago. I just saw like a video of me in the gym, and I was like, oh my God, I wasn't even doing that right. Like, what? I wish
like your form.
Yes, my form was totally off. And now, a year and a half later, I've been more consistent. I've had a trainer.
And trainers help.
Oh my goodness, trainers do help.
Yes, because once you wing yourself off of them, but they need to teach you some stuff first.
Yes, absolutely they do. And so just even form, and like just connecting and all of those things, it's so important. And so it took me, a year and a half of consistency, and now I can walk into the gym and go, okay, I know I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. But there's so much more that goes into it. So I get why people stay out of the gym, because I didn't like the gym at all.
Me too.
I was like, I hate the gym.
Me too. Especially when I was heavier set, it was always like, what do you wear to the gym? You can't wear like the stuff the other cute girls are wearing, and then so it was just always like a intimidating environment.
Yeah, I mean, and when I go to the gym now, I'm just now starting to wear like, I'm always covered though. Like in the gym, like there's a time and a place for everything. But in the gym, you need to be like, I need to be secure.
I was just talking about this with my friend. I said, I look at the girls with the little strappy things, and I'm like, how my boobs would not hold up with that. Like, I go to the gym. Either. I don't go to fuck around. I go to work the fuck out. I need to be comfortable and you know.
Most of the time, I'm in a big sweater. Big sweater and leggings is like my go-to. And that way, you know, you're doing your thing. People don't know what's under the sweater. You know, I think I might start wearing sweats too.
Yeah.
You know, you go and you just want to focus and, you know.
And be in the zone.
Yeah.
Put on your hood, put on your headphones. So if anybody's out there that wants to work out and they want to know how, just ignore everybody.
Yeah, ignore everybody.
Get zone out. Take some pre-workout. Put your headphones in.
Absolutely.
You'll be fine.
For sure.
If you're not sweating, you're not doing it right.
Yeah. Cardio is one thing I got to do more of, though. Like, I've been trying. But now I'm at that point, too. Like, fitness has become a really big part of my life, which I just never thought it would ever be like that. You know, I really didn't. And now on a weekly basis, depending on my nutrition, I can see my body change. And it kind of like morphs. Like 1 week I'll like it. The next week I'll be like, oh, what happened? You know, and it's just, it takes consistency and it takes a plan. You know, it really does take a plan. So,
you know what I didn't know too? That our cycle as like women is always going. It's not just when you bleed. Literally, like your hormones, like your bloating, the swelling, all that stuff. It's just, sometimes it's not even what we're doing wrong, but we get so down on ourselves because we're seeing ourselves in the mirror. But it's not even that, you know?
Yeah, no.
It's because our freaking, see, women, we're the shit, dude. We're the shit. Because we go through all of that, and yet here we are.
Yeah, we really do. But yeah, no, fitness is amazing. So you're into, like, what's your favorite gym?
I go to In Shape. I've only seen it in Lancaster.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never even heard of it.
They have the women's section upstairs, which I like. It's separate. The cycling room is up there. They have the ab room up there. It's like really cool.
And it's just all women.
Well, guys can go up there because they have, but it's kind of like a thing where they have a women's section.
That's amazing.
And I think it's cool because it inspires you to go and feel comfortable.
For sure, especially for the women that maybe aren't very secure and are just trying to start out. And, yeah, because I even walk into the gym now and I'm like, you know,
it's separate.
Yeah, even though I'm comfortable, I kind of like, you know, who's here, and
I walk in full tunnel vision. I swear. I think it's my anxiety too, because 9 times out of 10, I don't want to go because of like I have to walk through everybody to get to where I'm going, and that's honestly the hardest part is going in.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it really is. I think now that my confidence, though, is a little, like, I'm starting to be more comfortable in my skin. I think you can kind of tell I work out a little bit now. Now I can go in and just be like, okay. Where before, when you're barely starting out, which, you know, I mean, after babies and, you know, being overweight and all these things, that it's so hard to walk into a gym and know that there's going to be fit people in there looking at you. You know, walking by, your little jiggly butt walking by. And you're like, don't judge me. I'm just starting. Like, hold on.
I know. Like, look at her baby out. Yeah. Oh, my God. The other day I was at the gym. And I think this little young girl was, like, recording me. And I turned around and I looked right at her. And I was ready to fight her. Hold on. I wouldn't actually fight her, but I literally was like, "What the fuck?" I was so offended.
What did you say anything?
I did. I said, "I'll beat your ass, little bitch," but I mumbled it under my breath, and I don't know if she heard it. I don't know. It was just in that moment I was offended, so I reacted in that way. But after I was processing it, I was like, "Hey, that was actually like not cool," you know?
No. So you were trying to work out, and she was just recording you.
It looked like it. So that's why I didn't, you know, approach her. And she was just holding the phone, like, and then when I stopped and I looked at her and I was just looking at her, and that's when she's like, oh, shit, you know?
Yeah. What if she was like, your goals?
I don't know. I mean, see, that's the hood in me. Like Sorry. That's the hood in me that came out. And I was like, what the fuck?
I think if something like that were to happen to me, I would be like, let me see your phone.
I kind of wanted to. But I was like, dude, just chill, Kat.
Yeah. No, that's wild.
It's like you gotta pick your battles.
Yeah. Oh, that's life, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. So you're in the gym. How many times a week?
If every day, if
Every
I can.
day.
If I can, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Monday through Friday.
Yeah. Yeah. Same. But you need to start lifting weights, girl.
Yeah, that's what we're doing with the trainer.
That's amazing.
But I just got surgery in March where they removed my arm skin.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not supposed to be doing too much.
Oh yeah, no,
just
I would wait.
yet. It's not a year yet.
March, no, I would wait for sure.
Yeah, it's not a year yet. But
the scar will get terrible, and yeah. Okay, well,
and it can open. Oh my God, I've had my share of experiences with plastic surgery, and once I had my boobs done twice.
Yeah.
The first time I got them done, it opened and my implant was coming out.
Stop.
And they had to take them out. So it was like wasted money. It was painful. It was a mind fuck for real, because not to compare to more serious situations like cancer, but I did in a way kind of feel like some type of empathy towards when you have boobs and then to take them away.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah. Well,
it hurt me. It hurt me, but it hurt me like in like for real, like it fucked with me.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I'm sure. Like, boobs are
there's like feminine, yes.
Okay. And so to have those taken, it's like they're not our identity or anything, but
they're you know,
it's a feminine thing.
They will make you kind of feel like a woman, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. So that happened, and how long did you have to wait before you were able to?
I had to wait
have boobies again.
A year. But not just the timeline. I mean, you know, when you're a mom and you have kids, other priorities come before. So it wasn't even just like, it was like you have to save up for that again.
Yeah.
And then not just that, but the time you have to take off, and then the massages to take care of yourself, like the fajas, the traveling. It's all expensive, you know?
No,
it can all get expensive.
So you're pro surgery, huh?
Yeah, I am. Because I was a big girl and I lost so much weight, the first thing I had started with was the skin removal from my stomach, which was the tummy tuck, right?
Okay.
And then after that, it became a project.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, though, because some people talk shit about it. Like, you know, that's the easy way out, blah, 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 blah. But no, like, I really am going backwards. There's people that just have the luxury of being thin.
Yes.
Not having, you know, skin.
Yeah.
Lucky you, you know, good for you.
Sure.
But those of us who have to work backwards.
Yeah.
And
oh, girl, I fight for my life every day. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'm rewriting my genetics, dog. Like, my genetics are big girl, genes. I don't. This is not. This I have to work for. Yeah. You know, like this is actual blood, sweat, and tears.
Same.
So
this is the first time in my life that I've ever not had to worry about my weight. And that's because my lifestyle has changed. And I eat a certain way, and I'm in the gym all the time. I haven't been on the scale in I don't know how long. But man, younger, I lived on the scale. It was like I had to really regulate myself and go, okay, I gained a pound. Let me like bring it back down. And it's not that it's like obsessive or whatever. It's just I knew that I was going to be a thicky thick.
No, yeah.
You know?
To me, I have to be a little obsessive. Part of the reason, and I have body dysmorphia. I don't give a fuck. But part of the reason why I go to the gym so much is in my mind, I feel like I have to earn my meals. You know, and I also fast to create a deficit so where I'm not overfeeding myself. And it's so crazy because that's all in my head. I know that that's all in my head. That's all remnants of the big girl inside of me that just will do anything to never be a big girl ever again. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Like there's no going back.
No, for sure.
To me, it's like, I'd rather be obsessed that way though than to like be unhealthy.
Yeah.
You know?
So what's the biggest you ever were?
I was like 2-something.
Okay.
At 17 years old, I was 2-something. I was big. And then like I my pant size, you know how they have like 13, 15, like I was a 22. 24 was like the biggest pant size I ever. That was pretty big, you know?
It, yeah. And you can't tell. Like some people you can tell, you know, oh, they were probably overweight or whatever. I would never have known.
Well, it's just it's taken a lot. But then like these scars are there, you know.
Girl, that's what tattoos are for, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. These right here are, there's plans for these scars, believe it or not, next year.
And then you just go in and you lift weights, and then you're never even gonna know that happened.
Also with the weightlifting, I try to focus more on calisthenics because I don't want to fuck my joints up.
Yeah, that happens when you're older. Just letting you know.
I know.
It's going to happen anyway.
I'd rather have my knees and my ankles and my shoulders functioning properly. As long as I can carry my own weight, I don't plan on lifting anything.
Yeah. You're like, can I get up off the couch when I'm older? Yeah, it's funny what we have to plan for now. Like for me, like I'm a lot older than you are, but I'm like, I just want to be able to move.
Yeah.
You know,
a body
freely.
motion stays in motion.
Yes, absolutely. What they say, motion is lotion.
Hey, you know? I believe it.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, I've like, I feel better now. And it's because, you know.
It's because healthy matters.
Yeah, right? it really does. So what's your like regular day of eating?
I usually don't eat until the evening.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I'm so opposite.
Yeah, I actually read a book about fasting, and it says that, you know, your body doesn't that whole like, oh, you're not supposed to eat after a certain time.
Yeah.
If you don't move around after you eat, I guess, you know, you might get constipated or just other things, but your body doesn't know what time it is.
Yeah.
And it burns more fat when you're sleeping.
Really? See,
you burn fat while you're sleeping.
I eat every like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
That's just we're opposite there for sure.
Yeah, I think
even
for
right
me,
now, I'm like, I'm hungry.
I know, I'm hungry too. For me, I have those things though where I feel like I get tired when I eat during the day.
Oh, okay.
It just works out.
Yeah.
Like I just won't eat all day, and then I'll eat in the evening time.
To each his own, right? I mean, if it works for you, it works for you. And that's what people should really focus on. What works for you, figure it out. Because when we figure our own bodies out, that's when the magic happens.
And then when I love snacks too, though. But when I do snack, like that's like egg, like a boiled egg.
Okay.
And like protein of some kind.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. I'm very like keto. I love keto.
Yeah, I'm the same. I was just told I have to add carbs in though because I started to lose body. You know? And I'm like, I'm used to being like thicker than this, you know? But I'm used to that. And so for me to start losing body without trying, I was like, oh no, I don't know if I like this.
Yeah.
Which
You're
is
like,
so
I
funny
paid for this.
Yes, because women are so we're so programmed to be like skinny, right? We want skinny. Oh, the majority, I feel like. But when I'm faced with like, oh, I could be skinny, it's like I don't want to be skinny. Like I don't want that. But after all these years, I finally don't want that, and that's when my body's like, okay, bitch, time to let go of a few pounds. And I'm like, oh no.
Well, my body
not in that way, you know. Like I need to be strong.
Before plastic surgery, my body was obviously like different. Like I didn't have a butt. So when I start losing weight from my genetics, which is my body's not meant to have a butt. So that's where it starts to go first.
Like, wait.
Yeah, if only it would just go away from the midsection, but no, it's the whole situation. It's
like not the butt. I just paid for you. Yeah,
that's why I'm really careful about how I work out.
Yeah, no,
like I don't want to be too muscular and too thin.
Yeah, so that was my misconception too. Is I felt like, oh, I'm gonna bulk up. I'm going to, because I have this little sturdy body on me. You know, like I'm just sturdy, and so I was like, oh no, I'm gonna get too bulky. I'm gonna have big shoulders. I'm gonna, you know, and it doesn't happen. You tone up. I mean, I'm sure I could get, you know, a little hulkish if I wanted to.
My trainer told me, he's like, Kat, you're never gonna be buff. Yeah. He's like, you would have to
really try.
You would have to like go extreme to be buff.
Yeah, I think women, we don't realize that there's a lot that goes into being buff. You know, like we're just not gonna go into the gym
and be swole.
It's not gonna happen. You know, we're gonna tone up before we get buff. You know, and even men try and they can't even get buff, and it's like, you know, it's not that easy. It's not that easy. So that's amazing that you're in the gym, though. I love that because I'm there too. And so therapy, right, for all of our life's craziness that you know life throws at us. For you had mentioned more than once while you were here about being in a toxic relationship. So, or relationships, right? Okay. So how many toxic relationships? Like, have you been
I think every relationship I've been in has been toxic.
Really?
Even to the point where I started to question, like, fool, you know,
Is it you?
look into what maybe you can change to.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
if there's a pattern and it's repeated and it's like, come on, like, you know,
Right.
what is it about you that keeps
Yeah.
attracting these motherfuckers and keeps once you realize it, what the fuck makes you stay there? Like,
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
you know?
Have you realized it yet? Have you
I'm
kinda
actually
figured
right
it
now
out?
in a point where I have recently decided to just be like, there's a word for it. I'm drawing a blank.
Like
Celibate, because I don't want to pollute the world, and I'm not ready for no real shit right now. Like, ideally, I think we all want love, but I can actually accept that I am not ready for it right now.
Yeah.
Like, what would I do with it if I got a good man right now? What would I do with him?
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm still a little
would ruin
bit
him.
fucked up. You know, yeah. There's for sure there's work I have to do first.
Yeah.
On
And
myself.
that's like so amazing that you can actually, you know, come to terms with that, because there are people that just want to be in relationship after relationship, and then it just continues to be toxic, like, environments.
Like, oh, it's them, not me.
Yeah. And that's one thing, people can't self-reflect, and it's crazy. Like, for me, if you know, I definitely look at myself a lot of the times first, even. And I'm like, what did I do? Could I have done that differently? Or,
And you know that's what
whatever.
sets us apart, because not a lot of people can do that.
Yeah, I think it's a must. You have to. Everybody should.
I'm my own worst critic, but
Yeah.
I also because I know I'm resilient too.
Yeah.
Though, you know, like, so I get down on myself, but I also give myself grace, and I'm proud of myself sometimes. You know, like,
Yeah,
hey.
we have to. Yeah, we have to. If we don't do it, who's gonna do it? You know.
Yeah, but the toxic shit, girl, that shit. I think because of I don't know if it's an industry thing. I don't know, but whoever I were to get in a relationship with would have to be okay with me doing things that involve me being in, like, around dudes
Around
and
people. Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
within reason, of course, because it's all how you carry yourself.
Yes,
you know,
absolutely. Yeah.
I'm always respectful no matter what, but then I feel like that's been an issue recently with the toxic stuff. In the past, what was toxic about it was they were just controlling. Like, my first marriage was with my kid's dad, and he was toxic in the way to where he had this obsession with porn, and he was on dating sites. And then when we would fight, we would hit each other. So that was toxic, you know? I left him because I actually got arrested because he called the cops on me after I, you know, I wasn't supposed to hit him back or whatever, but I had taken abuse from this man for 7 years. And and then when he called the cops on me, I felt like, oh, that's some bitch shit, you know?
You're like, I could have called the cops on you a million fucking times.
So
yeah.
I got a domestic violence. I got a charge for, it was a felony because the DA picked it up.
Oh my God, yeah.
I did a little bit of time in jail. I came back, and this fool had, dude, we were just not in a good place, you know? So when I came out and I had a felony and I had to take the domestic violence classes, at the moment I thought, damn, that's fucked up. It wasn't even me, you know? But I had to reflect and understand that I shouldn't have put my hands on him. I should have left sooner. But moving forward, I couldn't stay.
Yeah. It's hard being the better person, though, all the time.
Because I'm always the one running.
Yeah.
So I ran away while he was at work. I ran away, took the kids, started over. The other toxic relationship was kind of similar, but it was fast forward now after I had got my body done. And there's, like, relationships in between those, but the ones that were really impactful, that were crazy.
Yeah.
This was a second marriage. With him.
And it was a marriage. So
it was marriage.
Okay.
Yeah. So that also makes me feel too like I may not be the whole problem, because obviously, you know, I do get wifed up, but I am somewhat of it, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but we're taking accountability. Anyways, so back to what I was saying. My ex-husband, he was I met him around the time where I was doing all kinds of shit, dude. I was working, going to school. I had like 5 things that I was doing. I was exhausted. And I'm not gonna lie, social media kind of makes us think that we're supposed to be taken care of, that we're supposed to find a man that's gonna take care of us and sweep us off our feet and provide, and you get to stay home. A part of me thought that because I had my body done, I deserved that.
Yeah.
It was just a fucked up mindset that I was at.
Yeah.
But when he came into the picture, he's like, I want to take care of you. I don't want you to work. I want to be the provider. And it all sounded really good. I was like, hell yeah, that sounds amazing. Until it became now you can't work. You can't go to school. You can't get a job. Yeah. Why? Because there's men. Like, what the fuck? There's men everywhere. Yeah. Even I wanted to go to beauty school and I couldn't. And when I asked why, he said, because there's guys there. I said, but they're gay. God. And he said, it doesn't matter. They still have a penis. What? So that's what I'm saying. Like, that toxic shit right there. Like, to where they're like afraid of you to grow. Yes. They don't want you to grow. That right there was more than anything. The second marriage was more financial abuse. It was controlling financially because that's what he was ultimately doing, was cutting off my feet, cutting off my legs. I had good credit. I had money saved. I was, and then once I left, I had to start over. I left him with everything. I left and I went to a domestic violence shelter with my kids because I was that done. So now I'm super selective about what I decide to take from men. Like I won't give my all like so easily anymore. Right. Yeah. I'm very like first signs of, oh no, you're being toxic, you're fucking being controlling, you're not letting me do shit. Like, oh no, you gotta go. Yeah. So
I mean, and rightfully so. You've been through so much that it's gonna be hard.
See, like the second marriage, I was like, that's what you get. Like that was my learning. This is what I learned from it. You allowed that idea of some man taking care of you. Yeah. Get you here.
Sounds good.
It sounds good, but it's unless it really is real. Yeah. It's not as good as it seems. It's not as good as you think. It's really important to be independent and have your own everything, especially when you have kids. Yeah. I agree. You can't. It's.
I mean, I feel like it's great if both people are financially strong, right? Because if one's down, the other one can pick them up. If the other one's down, the other one can pick them up. I think that's important, and in a relationship, it shouldn't be like, oh, here, if you're down, I'll let you borrow money. It's like, here, this is for you. Like, you shouldn't be telling your partner like, oh, here, you can borrow it. When are you going to pay me back? Like, that's shit,
that's
right?
That's like, some broke energy right there.
That's some broken energy for sure. But I feel like it's just important for people.
I'm like that. I'm like that. That's why I think I gave my, like I had a business before I got married too. That was one of the hustles that I was doing. So it's so crazy that at the end of everything, I was pouring into his cup, like helping him build his business. So when I left, I kind of like left him okay. Yeah. And then I left. I was like, fuck that. Yeah. Bye. Well, but I stopped pouring into my cup to pour into his, and that's crazy. Yeah. I like asked you if I'll do that shit right now. No.
Yeah. No, I think
I'm not prepared for that right now.
I think women in general, that's kind of what we fall into though. It's like and I don't want to speak for all women, but you take care of your man, right? And
you get lost in it.
You do. And it's just because women are nurturing. It is how we are wired, just like men are wired differently. But we have to really be conscious of what we're doing and continue to take care of ourselves. We can take care of our man too, but at the same time, we can't just give up our goals and our dreams and our independence just to give everything to somebody else. And I remember being younger and hearing people say, you have to pour into your own cup first. And I would go like, that's so selfish. Like, what do they mean by that? Like, I don't need time. I don't need this. I don't need that. I'm good. But as you get older, you realize that how good really are you unless you're giving to yourself, and they'd go, oh, do this first for you. I get it now that I'm older, and it's like, yeah, you have to be the best version of you and show up the best version of you so you can give that to the people that you love so dearly. I
get that now. That's why now I value peace. And if that means being single, then that's what it's gonna be. Yeah, because I think also we have like this idea that we're supposed to be with somebody, like all it's cool to find love. We all want that, but it's also okay to know how to stand in your own solitude.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, love is definitely a plus, right, in life. I think we as humans, we are supposed to, I don't want to say supposed to, but we long for that connection.
And more now, I could be wrong, but more and more now is like, why are we longing for it so hard? Is it so we could post it on social media? Because
I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't
like why? Why is it so important?
Because I think a lot of times people don't post their people on social media because they're like
when I see people,
that they're gonna get snatched up.
No, sometimes it's just bad vibes. They be jinxing you and
yeah,
shit,
that's true too. That's true too. So what do you think of talking about social media and all this craziness? What do you think about the T apps?
I don't care enough to go on the T app. I don't give a fuck what you're doing because
you're like, I don't want to know.
I don't want you to dig into what the fuck I'm doing. No, I don't care about the T app because I don't have anybody significant that I need to be looking at. And then realistically, I think all men are dogs. You guys, so it's just
they're
really probably all in there.
Okay. Do you really believe that? Do you really believe like that all men are dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless they acknowledge that they're dogs and change it, they will remain dogs. Okay. Because it's their animal instinct
it's an
to
instinct. So whoever's not a dog, it's because they fight it.
They fight it. It takes effort.
What you gotta say?
I always say that.
He wants to talk.
I say that it takes effort to not be a dog.
Yeah.
But if I can do it, you can do it.
Yes. Self-control.
If I can fight off, if I can swerve, if I can ignore, and why can't you? Yeah, it takes effort. You think that I don't see them looking at me and I'm looking this way? I'm doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do. If you're not doing that, I don't want you.
Yeah.
Because you're not giving me the same respect that I'm giving you.
Okay, so you're saying all men are dogs, but there are some that can control their lustful behavior, right?
If they want to.
Yeah.
We can't make them either.
Yeah, no.
Nothing that we can do will ever make them less of dogs or more than dogs. They just are who they are.
Yeah.
And it's in their control how they behave.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So it's like case per case basis, but overall, they all animals.
How do we figure
You get to know them.
Yeah. Okay.
That's key.
We're like, look, I know you're a dog, but can you do this?
But
do that?
But am I enough to like fulfill that dog?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Okay then. Yeah? Okay then,
Yeah. Only time will tell, right? So do you ever...
Character is big. Yes. How they treat people is big. How they treat their mom is big. I think being in public with them says a lot.
Oh.
You can read a lot from people just by being...
That is... if you're in public and your man is like, his head is spinning.
Oh, I hate that. That is my biggest... Like, I hate it. It's icky. It's not cute.
I get it. Because women are beautiful. I understand.
I know. I be looking.
Yes. Women are beautiful. But when you have somebody with you, it's just a respect thing. I feel like, obviously if I'm not there, you're going to do it, like you're not blind. But when I'm with you, how dare you make another woman even feel like she can get any of your attention.
And I think that's what needs to be understood in that topic, because it's not that we're insecure. It's the lack of respect.
That's
because I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, for sure. I think as women, like for me, if I'm, gonna be outside with somebody, I'm definitely not going to be looking everywhere else. I don't care if fucking Superman's in front of me. It's like, I don't see him.
As it should be.
I don't see him.
It's a respect thing. So
yeah, for sure.
So, but I do think that about men.
Yeah. Okay.
But I have met men that are good to their wives, and it's like they kind of give you hope that there's men out there that are capable of being good men.
Yeah, I hold on to the hope.
I do too. Sure. I'm a hopeless romantic.
Yeah. Oh, me too.
But I'm not, because I know that there's men out there that really do value women and respect them. I'm not gonna settle for one that's a dog.
Yeah, and I think that comes with them respecting themselves.
Yeah.
It's just there's a different breed of men.
Yes.
And they're out there.
Yes.
They are out there for sure. Do you ever see yourself getting? I know this is like gonna be a big question for you, but do you ever see yourself maybe entering another marriage?
Probably.
Yeah. After all that, huh? You're like, yeah.
But I would go into it smart. There would be like prenups, agreements, NDAs.
Yeah.
All that shit. Because I learned a lot from, and I wasn't rich, but I wasn't I wasn't broke.
Yeah.
You know, and having to start over from the bottom with kids was hard.
Oh yeah.
Like going from having them living in a nice ass house with their own rooms and just me doing it by myself, and then to going and starting over.
Yeah.
That was hard.
Yeah. Sometimes we got to hit rock bottom, right? Before we really.
But see, that's what I love about it at the same time, right? Because when you hit rock bottom, there's no other way.
Yeah. But, and it can be kind of exciting. As much as it is daunting, you're like, okay, focus. Just look up. That's it.
It's cool to see after that you're resilient and that you did it and they were able to get through it.
Yeah.
Like my kids are dope because of everything that they've been through. Obviously, it wasn't my plan as a parent to put them through things like that, but it was. They're just different. My kids are amazing. Like they're just so smart. And
yeah.
Like for sure, they're leveling up. You know, and
life, right? Like life is not perfect, and so to shelter our children, we obviously we want to
protect
show them
you
the
know?
best and protect them and all of those things. But where that grit and all that resilience come into play is through the realness of life and what it throws at us. And sometimes we feel like, oh my God, like this is it, right? Like, oh my God, how much worse can it get? And we want to protect our kids from that, but life is not perfect. And so if we just let them feel it a little bit and be there to obviously, show them that we're there for them and we got them, I think they just come out better for it.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think if I can teach, if even if it just is my kids that I could teach toxic's not cute, then I'm winning.
Yeah.
Because I think that we're taught that it's cute. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it's a little bit cute.
Yeah.
But
I
it's
never
not
thought
cute.
that shit was cute.
It's not cute.
I don't like
it's not
toxic.
cute overall.
Yeah. No.
And it's dangerous.
Yeah. I don't like toxic.
And
I feel like I'm not toxic, or maybe I am now. I don't know. I wasn't though. But toxic in any form is like, it's just not cute. Love should be pure and love should be, kind. And I sound like all those little,
it should be a feel good thing.
Yes. It should be all of those things. It should be uplifting. It should be like, all I should have to do is whisper in your ear that I don't like what you're doing, that it's hurting my feelings, and it should be changed. It should be just a whisper. And it should be like, oh, sorry about that. Yeah, let me fix that, Not, okay, there's the door.
Yeah.
Right? And that's toxic. So I think, when we have little ones, I think we try to shelter them and not show them certain things. But what happens when they get older? They're going to see it. Right? And they're going to see the reality that you're living in. And then at that point, now you have to protect them in another way. And you have to show them that toxicity is not okay.
Yeah, it's crazy because now my daughter has a boyfriend. And it's kind of cool to see that she's learned a lot from me.
Yeah.
And it's luckily, it's not that she's repeating it. She's literally learned from my mistakes.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah, for sure.
I like that for her because that means that the generational bullshit that we're taught that just keeps rolling over, it's going to stop. It can't stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I'm really selective now. If I ever do decide to get married again, it's for sure going to be like a very thought out situation.
Yeah.
And it has to be happy. I'm not ever going to get married unsure ever again.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Because if you're unsure, you're the fuck. You have to make sure that that's what you want. It has to bring you peace.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't bring you peace, then it's not right.
Yeah. And sometimes you are sure, and then life.
Yeah, because nobody goes into marriage thinking it's gonna go to shit.
No. And then, life does a few things to people, and all of a sudden it's like, what happened, right? But that's where that communication comes into play. And again, let me just whisper in your ear that I'm not liking that, and you do the same to me. And it shouldn't have to be loud, right? And then we should just fix it if we love that person. It should be very, very easy. But it's just, I don't know what it is, Have
you ever been in a toxic relationship?
No comment right now.
Well, I'm gonna sip my water.
It's a little too much tea for Tea with Trish today.
Okay.
But I think when we're younger, we're just different people, and we put up with things that maybe we shouldn't put up with. And as we get older and we evolve, sometimes people just don't or stop understanding you. I don't know. But our needs change. and the way we feel, what we tolerate changes. So maybe some, our other person doesn't change, but we do.
Yeah.
And they have to catch up
And that's crazy that you say that, because that is kind of what happens sometimes. That's why they say that you attract people where you're at. And this is why I say that right now it's not in my eyesight to be in a relationship, because whoever I attract right now, being that this is where I'm at a spot right now where I'm not done growing.
Yeah.
I'm not done learning. I'm not done changing and evolving. So whoever I get with right now is probably going to be as fucked up as I am. You know what I'm saying? Or as than I am. So I've been there before where you outgrow people. And it's you can date and all that, but I won't be fully committed until I feel like I'm cool.
Yeah. Well, they say there's date them all, sis.
Date, get to know people, but
it's hard though. It's hard for some people just to date them all, right? Like I know I'm like, oh,
that's why I'm dating
not
none.
Date 'em all girl.
I'm a dating none right now. Fuck on it.
Yeah, work on yourself.
Yeah,
and work on your goals, and make money, and then I feel like I really truly feel like God will drop down the perfect person when the time is right.
Yeah,
when you're ready, and when you're feeling good. And you won't accept anything less than how you feel. If they're gonna make you not feel as good as you make yourself feel, then why have them?
Yeah,
right? Why have them there? Because when you, like, for me, I like taking care of people. It's just I like it, And so if I'm going to be pouring that out onto you, and I'm not going to get anything back for it, not so much. Not so much anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's happened to me.
Yeah, sounds like you've been through it, girl.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
But I've been through it, and
you're better
still
for
here.
It. Yeah, no, for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so kids are good. You will be married again.
Someday.
You're saying one day. Yeah. And so what is like your perfect life look like in the next 5 years?
Ooh, 5 years?
Give it 5 years, because everybody always says 5 years. I don't know what.
5 years, I'd like to go back to school. Just giving my kids a little time to grow up a little more, so they don't they're more independent, so that I can fully commit to taking some classes.
Yeah.
But I would love to go back to school.
And for
like psychology or something that's gonna align with what I want to do. Like, I want to give back, and I don't know how.
Yeah. You know what? It'll come to you one day. It'll come to you when the time is right, and you'll just go, you know what? This is how I'm going to do it. And it'll probably come to you when you're least expecting it, and just really organically just pop up in your head, and you're going to go, this is it, you know? They should put psychiatrists or therapists in gyms.
They should.
Right? They should have rooms upstairs.
No, hold on. I don't like talking when I'm at the gym.
You can go work out and then go talk about it.
Yes.
That would be amazing. I think we just
in the VIP section.
Business. Yeah, I think we found our next business. So back to school in the next 5 years.
Si Dios quiere. We can make plans, and then God will just make his own.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's one thing we always do, is we make our own plans.
Right now, I think that's why I'm so open to different opportunities, because I have no idea where.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in the same boat right now. It's like almost like a limbo. And there's so many opportunities. I'm getting so many opportunities coming my way.
We got to push our way through that, girl, because that's where growth happens.
And it is. It's very uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable. But I envision what my life looks like, and it's amazing. Like, even though life is not perfect, my life has been pretty amazing so far. Even with all the imperfect times and all of those things, I'm still grateful. And I think that's what we have to really stay rooted in, is being grateful.
Yeah.
Because life throws us all of these crazy things, and we can take them as lessons and be better people, and could just continue to evolve.
Yeah. And
people go, oh, you're in your prime. And I'm like, what is my prime though? Like, what is my prime? Like, I don't feel like I'm in my prime. I feel like I haven't even started yet.
There you go.
I mean, and that is the truth. I just really don't feel like I've started yet. I've lived a lifetime. already, and I've been successful and I've done all these things, but it doesn't mean that we can't
Because you don't
change.
really live until you like wake up. I think like you're woke now, so you're like appreciating your life. This is living.
Yeah.
I saw a TikTok the other day. It was it kind of made me cry, and I sent it to my daughter because she, you know, our kids sometimes think we're cringe, or when we're like, oh, take a video of me real quick, you know.
Yeah.
And it said, be graceful with your mom because she's barely living too. Like she's like, this is her first time doing shit too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's where we're at. I don't know, me personally, I feel like today I woke up today like I live a good life. I'm so lucky. My kids are amazing. They all bicker with each other, but oh my god, it could be worse.
Yeah.
Like I am healthy. I have everything I need. Like I'm blessed. I'm happy. I'm grateful.
Yeah.
Everything else is a plus.
Yes, everything else is a plus. I feel the same way. You wake up, be grateful. It's a what is it, like an attitude. Like you wake up and you can choose to be grateful. You can choose how you want to feel. You know, I mean, there's good in almost everything. You know, even in the worst times of your life, you can pull something good out of it.
Yep.
I really feel like, you know, and take it as a lesson. But yeah, I mean, this life, as long as you're grateful, I think,
Like you never lose. You either win or you learn.
Yeah, for sure.
Not me being a walking meme.
I know. Jeez, both of us today. Oh my God.
We're spitting out.
Shut the hell up already.
Spitting game.
But yeah, I think, you know, we just have to remain grateful, and life changes for us. What we think we want when we're younger is different than what we want, you know, later. Like every what do they say? Like every 7 years we change, right? Like our body, everything. And so maybe not, I don't know, maybe I just made that up. No, I think it said somewhere. But yeah, we do change. Our needs, our wants change. Like for me, when I was younger, you know, obviously I had all those babies. So I was focused on them, right? Not really focused on myself, focused on them. And then as they get a little bit older, they start needing things. And then I started to be focused on the money. And I was like, okay, now I need to give these children the best life that I can afford them. And so it really that was my why, you know, and that really put that fire under me, and I became very successful. And then, you know, sometimes life kind of falls apart on you, and you're like, okay, my children are older. They don't need my money no more. You know, they don't ask me for a thing. They make their own money. And it's like, so now the hustle doesn't have to be, it's not for them. So what do I want?
Dude, that's where I'm at right now. I had this conversation with my daughter. She's 16. She said, Mom, go do whatever you have to do. She's like, we don't need you. I was like, what?
God.
But of course they're still little, so they do need me. But just hearing her say that, I feel like a lot of the times as women, we get when our kids are little, we're stressed out and we think, oh my God, it's gonna be like this forever. But no, girls, there's hope. Like they grow up. They grow up, and if you raise them right, they grow up and they become helpful, and they're of service. Not they're like an asset, not a liability anymore. You know, they're
absolutely
they're whole ass.
My children,
people
in this season of my life, I don't know what I would have done without them. You know, it's like what I did for them, they do for me now. And
that's where my kids are too.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, you're gonna be okay.
Well, not entirely, because yours are grown.
Yeah, mine are grown. Yeah, but yours will get there. Yeah, you know, and they give to you in, I'm sure, other ways. You know, but yeah, my children, I would.
They do. They're always telling me I'm beautiful. They always are like, they're encouraging me and cheering me on. And my daughter always says, Mom, you don't need a man. You have us. Like we love you more. And then it's
and that's because that's what you've done for them.
Yeah.
You know, I remember one of my daughters saying, you know what, Mom, we want for you what you want for us.
Oh,
and that hit me. It was like, what? You know, like I never really thought to think what they thought about me in that sense, you know, but for them to say it to me just like that, I understood it, because I only want the best for them. I want them happy. I want them, you know. And so she said, this is what we want for you.
That's so beautiful.
And I got it. Like I understood. And it was like, you know what? Okay. I get it, you know? And, you know, because sometimes you feel bad about the way life is going and you're always worried about your kids. And my kids were like, you don't got to worry about us, you know? But yeah, to have amazing kids, obviously you did something right, you know? So you can pat yourself on the back.
Yeah.
That one for sure.
I really did dedicate a lot of my time to my kids. And now that they're telling me, go do it. I'm like, dude, that's so rewarding.
Yeah.
You know? Because I too, because they're a little older and they're all in school. When I just had this conversation where I was like, I felt like I don't have a purpose. I have to refine my purpose as they're getting older and they're starting. And this is just a glimpse because I'm already knowing that once they get older, I'm going to be hella I'm going to be hella lonely.
Yeah. No, but, you know what? Like, I don't know. My kids, obviously, they're grown, except for my little guy. And even my little guy is taken care of by my grown children.
Yeah.
You know, and not because I'm like, here, take him. It's like, Mom, I want to go with my sisters. And I'm like, okay, well, what do I do?
Yeah.
You know, and that's when you really start to find yourself and go, you know what? I like this. I get to go do that right now. Or my best friend, I've had her since I was 9 years old. We've been best friends. And just now, I think I've spent the most time with her since... you know, being 9.
And it's so important to have friends. It's so important to have friends that are females when you're a female. That whole like, oh, I don't like girls. That's It's so important to have friends that are females.
Yeah,
to encourage each other, grow with each other, teach each other shit. Yeah. I mean, learn from each other too.
And you don't need a ton of them. You know, you just need that one or two good friends.
Solid.
Yes, solid friend that is not your yes person and that'll tell you like it is, even though you don't like it sometimes, and you're not gonna fall out with just because they're talking shit to you. You know, like my friend will talk shit to me all the time, and I'm like. But, you know, it is what it is. I know that she is, you know, she has my best interest at heart.
I feel like I'm that friend that'll be like, bitch.
Yeah, like, what are you doing? Like, get some fucking sense. Yeah. Yeah, I think we were just talking about this too. Like, I am like that too. I will tell you. I'll sugarcoat it a little bit.
Yeah, me too. I'll be nice about it, but I'll find a way to tell you.
Yeah, yeah,
because to me, if I don't, then do I really care about you? You know?
That's not a friend.
Yeah.
You know, a friend will tell you like it is, and they'll make sure that you follow through. Be like, girl, this is my opinion, but it's the right thing to do, so we're going to do that, you know?
Like, my daughter's my best friend, dude.
Oh.
She's so funny. You know what she did? She took my phone from me so I wouldn't drunk text. I love her.
She saved you. She saved your ass right there. That's so funny.
God. And that's, see, like those kind of things. Like someone that's going to have your back, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Our kids definitely become, if done right, you know, like people out there, I think they just don't really see what a God-given gift our children are, you know. And if treated properly and with love and care, it all comes back to you. You know, like they're not a burden. They didn't ask to be born. Like they're a gift. And for me, I always used to go, you know, I was so young having all these babies. And I would just go, you know what? Okay, I am going to have patience with all these babies. And I'm going to be a preschool teacher is what my role is right now. And I would literally take them to the market or wherever. I didn't go anywhere without them. Nowhere. And, it's so funny because I would just line them up like little ducks in a row, looking cute as can be, and do my thing, you know. And I knew that, okay, I'm gonna go to the market, and it's gonna take me 3 hours instead of a half an hour. But that's just my life. I'm gonna, you know, this is what I'm gonna do. And I would walk them through that store, and they'd want to stop and look at things, and I go, okay,
no way,
yeah, we're gonna stop. And Mom, why is this like this? And what is this? And I go, it's this. We literally went on field trips.
That's so cool.
We went on field trips to Vaughn's, okay? And people would stop me all the time and just, I felt like it was God telling me, like, you're doing the right thing. Strangers would stop me and go, oh my God, you are so cute. You have so much patience. And I would just go, yeah. You know, then you see the mom over there, like, beat the shit out of her kid. And it's like, where's her kid now? You know, like, what kind of life is that lady living? Because I know my kids are good.
And it's crazy, too, because when they're little, it's like your mind goes, it's like you're little with them. You know, like you have to go along with the little kid.
You got to find the joy.
The little kid conversations.
Yes.
When they start getting older and you start being, well, I don't know. With me, it was different because I was a stay-at-home mom for a a long time. When I got back out into the world, I was like, damn, I need to practice having conversations with grown-ups. Like, and even like in relationships, when I catch myself trying to be a mom and I'm like, oh shit, my bad. You're not my kid. My bad.
Yeah.
You know,
well,
like,
I think that's probably just the nurturing side of you. When is your birthday?
I'm a Libra. October.
October. So end of October? Beginning?
October 11.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So nurturing, is that nurturing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I am a nurturer just by, I don't know.
Yeah, you seem like it. Yeah, you seem like it.
I'm nurturing like with my friends. Like I'm just like I like to baby people.
Yeah.
I feel like it's because we all love it. Like, you know.
Yeah. I think I do too.
Who doesn't love love?
No. Yeah. That's for sure. But it has to be the right love. No more toxic. No more toxicity.
No, and I mean amongst friends
honey.
too. Like telling your friend like, oh my god, you're so fucking cute. Your outfit's fucking bomb tonight. Like, just like doing acts of love.
Yeah, encouraging people. What is your love language?
I think words.
Really?
Like words of reassurance and
yeah. Huh. Cute. It's funny. I don't even know what my love.
Like I like to be reminded that you love me. Tell me a million times.
Yeah.
Tell me a million times that I'm pretty. Tell me a million times I'm not being annoying.
Yeah. Okay, so you like that. You like that reassurance.
I like reassurance.
For me, I like my space, but I want you in my space.
Yeah.
Like, but give me space, but stay right here.
Yeah.
And we're good. Just don't talk to me. So terrible, huh?
I also like gift giving and gift receiving. I like that, but it's because I like to give gifts.
Yeah, so
when it's reciprocated, it's like, oh, how sweet, and it doesn't even have to be anything big. It can be a freaking flower that you saw, or it could be a bag of chips.
I think it's just a thought. I think it's just that they thought about you, and you know, it is what it is. You're like, I could buy my own stuff, but yeah, it's
like
just,
if I go to the mall and I see a cute outfit that fits my homegirl, I'll be like, oh, that look cute for her. And I'll just grab it for her.
Get it?
Why not?
Yeah.
Like, sure.
Yeah.
And on the same token, though, like, she's like that, too. Like, she'll bring me coffee, like, when I don't even expect it. Like, little things that's like, oh, you're so cute. Yeah. Like, thank you.
Yeah.
Like, little things like that. They go a long way. It goes a long way to be nice. I guess that's what
It really does.
I'm a hippie that way.
Oh, my God. I always say that I'm like that, too. I always feel like I'm a hippie for sure. You know,
like, I just want peace and love.
Yes, peace. Who are we? Okay.
Yes.
We are, what's our podcast called again?
Tea with.
No.
Oh no. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
What were we saying?
Sorry.
What were we saying in the beginning?
What was it gonna be?
What was it
guys?
gonna be?
What was the name?
Like, they don't even care.
They're not even listening to us.
They don't even care. They're over there like, what are they doing? They're like under the table. I don't even know. But yeah, so
how long do you guys usually go?
Popped his head up. Look at you too. What did you say?
I don't know.
We're asking you. We forgot.
It was supposed to be called something.
Do you remember, Jeff?
Something moms.
Cool moms.
Cool. Hello, it's on your fucking shirt. Okay. Yeah. No, we definitely got to do something. So. Yeah, I mean, life definitely seems like it was lifing on you, and look where you're at now. Yeah. You know, like, you definitely are resilient.
Thank you.
And I think you're gonna have no problem reaching whatever heights you try to get to, for sure. You know, sometimes, like, you know, our lives are not what we thought they were gonna be, but they turn out so much better. Right? Do you have that, like...
I'm already living more than I ever thought I would. And this is just the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, like, I never thought that I'd be doing podcast. Like, I did. I dreamt it. You know, I dreamt of doing stuff like this, being involved in things in the background. I used to do, like, when we had plays in school, I would be in the stage people, you know, moving shit around. And I never thought I would do it as a grown-up.
Yeah. Being a woman in this industry, how has that been for you? Like, I'm honestly, I'm just now dabbling into the industry. Like, I'm a regular old, like, you know, like, I do my thing. Like,
it's tricky as fuck. It definitely is a little harder. I don't know. I'm not a man, so I can't say what they go through, but I don't know. It's hard being a girl in this.
Yeah.
Just being always on alert, protecting yourself.
Yeah.
From the man's world, you know?
Yeah. What do you think?
Like, constantly being approached and, like, just you have to be careful who you affiliate with, who you talk with, who you do business with. What are their true intentions? Like
And how do
everything.
you figure that out? I mean, how?
I don't know. I'm a very vibey person. If
Mm-hmm.
something's telling me not to fuck with you, I'm not gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, you just don't. Yeah.
It doesn't even have to be anything specific. It's just something doesn't feel right. So
Like the energy's off. You're just like, yeah.
I study
Yeah.
people for a while before I decide. Like I just.
Yeah, no, I get it for sure. Yeah, I mean, I would think, I don't know, like podcasting, I just kind of like, kind of fell into my lap, and we're doing it, and it's fun, and it's all of these amazing things. But I've never had to contend or like sit with men. Sorry, guys. Because these
I
are like,
have, and it's a tricky.
these are like friends,
tricky spot
Yeah.
to be put in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, would you ever go back into podcasting?
I would do
really-
it. Given the right environment, I would
Yeah.
definitely do it. But
Yeah.
I don't want to be in fight or flight.
Yeah, nobody. Yeah, in anything we
Like
do, I'm
because
done.
of everything
Yeah,
that
with all
I've been through, those scenarios and that energy gives me PTSD. Puts me in a really bad spot.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
Yeah.
Because I could be a savage ass bitch. I could be a man if if I really tap into that. But what?
Yeah,
No,
no, we
I
shouldn't
don't
have
want
to
to
be.
do that.
Yeah,
I want to
no.
be soft. I want to be a girl. I want to
Yeah.
evolve as a woman and stop trying to be so tough all the time, you know?
How do we do that? Because again, it's funny because we were just having this conversation beforehand. I'm like, I'm such a man, and it's like, how do you let go of those or break down those walls that we put up for protection? How do we get rid of those?
I don't know, girl. I'm trying to figure it out.
Right?
But
when you figure it out, let me know.
I think a
Because
lot
I
of
would
it
love
has
to
to
know.
do with your environment. I think if you create peace for yourself and there's just... Because even like my son right now, he's so cute. He's 11. I keep talking about my kids, huh? But like he's such a gentleman. He's like, Mom, don't touch your door.
Aww.
And he'll treat me
Yeah.
like in a way where I'm just like, you're right. I'm sorry. He's like, Mom, why are you lifting that? And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Mom,
Yeah.
why'd you open that can? You could break your nails. I could do it for you. All right. Like all that. Like he's just... So I'm reminded a lot that you can be soft. Like it's not really... I think we call it a man thing because that's what everybody else calls it. But it's just you do what you got to do.
Yeah.
When you're a mom,
Yeah,
you do
you're
what you
right.
got to do.
Yeah.
It's kind of a superpower. I don't know that men would be able to tap into their femininity so easily. And to have the capability to tap back out. Because when you're in your masculine and you are, for example, you're at work and you're a businesswoman and you're a boss, you're getting shit done, and then now you go with your man, you can't be acting like a man around your man because he's not going to be attracted to that because he likes women. So you have to switch.
Or so he says.
So, no, she did it. Shots fired. So yeah, no, it's kind of like you have to learn to switch it off and on. Kind of like being a mom, like how you have to learn to not be a mom to your man, like switch it off.
Yeah.
You're in woman mode now. So I don't think men would have that power, honestly. I think if I've seen single dads before, I've met single dads before that do tap into their femininity when the mom's not around at all, but
Yeah.
that's rare.
I see that.
Because a lot of the times the girls will turn tomboys before the
Yeah.
guy.
I feel like men, when they're raised by a bunch of women, have a little bit better of a chance to be able to do that. Because I feel like women, like my son, for example, he has just nothing but feminine energy poured into him all the time and just pure love. So that's what he knows. That's what he's going to project later. I think a man like that, like my son probably will be
A great dad. Like to little girls.
Yes.
Like he's going to be a great girl dad.
Yeah, he'll be a great just dad in general. Because I feel like, okay, girl dad, boy dad, I don't know necessarily what the big difference is. I know that when you're a dad and you have like little girls, obviously you want to treat them like princesses, and when you have a boy, you're supposed to treat them to teach them how to be men, right? And whatever that is, like you teach them to be tough, like I don't know, but all I know is that you got to pour pure love and kindness into your children, and they'll just be good people, and the boy will turn out boyish regardless. That's what I feel like. I feel like their whole, like, what would it be like?
That's
their
what I was
intuition-
saying. Because when I was on the podcast with the guys, we would talk about this a lot.
Yeah.
And they would say that, you know, I could only really teach them how to be a strong woman because I'm not a man.
Yeah.
You know? Shut up.
Yes. Oh no, you need to talk. Say something.
No, so
Say
I started acknowledging that and kind of just being like, you know, and then my idea was I don't have to teach him how to be a man. He is a man.
Yes. That's the way I feel.
Like, he's a man.
Yeah.
He will learn what he needs to learn when he needs to learn it because he'll make it happen.
Yes.
However, though, providing him with mentors and just other, that they don't have to be my boyfriend or my husband.
Right.
They could be teachers. They could be sports people. They could be like coaches and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it can be, as long as they know that if they needed to ever ask a man something, they have that opportunity.
Yeah. That's a kind of a deep
it is
conversation, right? Because
it
even
is.
that just came out of my mouth and I was like, I didn't even know I felt that way until now. You know, I'm like, they're going to be a man regardless. They just need love and affection and attention. And, you know, just like a girl is going to grow up to be a girl. You know, it's in you. Hello. Right.
And if anything, they have extra tools now because we've taught them. They're like versatile because they know women. They're not just men. And I think that's the machista thing that I don't personally don't agree with.
Yeah. I don't agree.
Like,
with
a real
any of
man
that
can
shit.
do everything. That
Oh,
has
for
nothing to do with it.
Like, you better, no, just like we're called on to make money and do all of those things, right? A man can also do some dishes, and you know what the woman role should be. I think there is no roles anymore, though. The world is so jumbled up. But again,
out of love, I like roles out of love and not out of because that's what society said.
Yes.
Like, I want you to not let me change my own tire, and in turn I'm gonna wash your clothes and make sure that you have you know, lunch.
Yeah.
Lonchecito. Yes.
Period.
And what does that mean?
Be a fucking man. There's just
Yeah.
a man.
Yeah.
Take care of a woman. Women's job to be a woman, not a man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's why we don't know how to do it right.
Yeah.
Because it's not our role. And that's why it's so exhausting. Because we're playing a role that's not for us.
Yeah.
And that's why I think that's why I'm pulling back, getting to know myself, nurturing myself, loving myself more, to get myself into that feminine.
Yeah. So, okay.
Because I think for a long time I've been like wanting someone else to put me in my feminine mode.
Yeah.
But in reality, that's up to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
There you go.
Yeah. See?
Hello.
Clock that tea.
Yes. Clock that tea. No, that's so true. Like, it's up to us. It's up to you. It's up to all of us individually to act and feel the way we make ourselves feel. As far as like these, you know, roles go and all of those things, you know, like I was saying earlier, men do things differently. Like, men can do things easier. Like, you know, they can lift things. They're like the brawn, right? Women are the brains. I'm gonna get something for that.
I'm like,
but we're a little more calculating is not the word. That's a bad way to say. But we are savvy. You know, we're thinkers. You know, and we can multitask and all of those things. Men, we're like, can you do that? And they do it. You know, it's like they can lift heavy things for us, and they can do all the heavy lifting, and we can do our thing. But it's like you ask a woman to step into a man's role, and it's so crazy because it's like, I think it's easier for us to step into a man's role than it is for the man to step into the woman's role. It's like, it's frowned upon. But if we do something like, oh, manly is like, oh, look at her, look at she had like Miss Independent, look at that. You know, and
right
it's like,
now,
no, I don't want to change my tire.
Right now, it's you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. You're damned if you're an independent woman, and you're damned if you're looking for someone to take care of you.
I think that the most, like, the perfect relationship would be, okay, yes, the man takes care of you like a princess, right? Like a queen. You, in turn, will take care of him like a king. In today's society, we definitely both have to work. for the most part, not everybody, because some men make more than enough and some women make more than enough for both.
I actually think that the whole working thing is just vital to feel productive and to feel engaged in the world.
Yes.
To play your part, because sometimes it's not even money.
Yeah.
Like, I think it just helps you to be productive and be doing something.
I do not think that even if I married the richest man on earth, I do not think I could not be productive. Yeah. I don't think I could just sit at home.
Yeah.
I think gender shouldn't be economical either.
Yeah.
That's right. I feel the same. Like we were talking, like if I'm the one making all the money and, you know, my person is not making that same money, then it is what it is. You know, like, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
You know, if it's easy for me to make money and it's not for my person, like, okay, I chose that person.
And I think people have more value that goes further than money too. Mm-hmm. As far as, like, personally, to me, a man's role also involves teaching you stuff, like learning from your man, being able to. Yeah. Like, you as a man, it's cool when you meet a man that brings value and it's knowledge.
Yes.
Because that's priceless.
Yes. That, I need a smart bodyguard.
Yeah, because for what you can do for me more than buy me stuff that I like is teach me.
Yeah.
Teach me how to do that myself.
Yeah. Yes.
You know, like, that kind of.
Absolutely. Safety is a priority.
Like, give me money, but also teach me how to make it myself.
Yeah,
but
right? But
being able to lead.
Yes. Yeah. I mean,
being knowledgeable as to where you're going. What's the plan?
Yeah.
You know?
And like I said, for me, safety is a huge thing for me. I need to feel like I'm untouchable when you are next to me. Mm-hmm. You know, and that you would go to the ends of the earth to protect me. And in turn, I will do the same for you in other ways, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, I will protect your peace. I will protect you from whatever I need to protect you from the outside world. But you better protect me the way I need you to. Mm-hmm. And once I don't feel safe with you, it's done. Mm-hmm. It's over. I think that's one of the main roles of a man is to protect. Mm-hmm. And if you can't do that, you know.
If I have to protect myself from you, that's all bad.
Yeah, for sure. And it's all bad.
And not just physically either, like everything.
Everything. So yeah, we could talk about this for another 5 hours, but what we're gonna do right now is we are going to end this conversation on a high note. Mm-hmm. And again, like I see it in you, man. You are definitely, I want to say a soldier for sure.
Thank you.
You know, for sure.
I like to think of myself that way too.
Yes.
Thank you.
A warrior princess. Why don't we say that? We don't want, right? We don't want to be too masculine and be called soldiers. No.
Pocahontas.
Right? You're Pocahontas. Whatever you want, girl.
Xena.
Guess what? Yes.
I'm just kidding. I'm being silly now. I'm just being silly now.
No, not Thank Xena. You. Not Xena. But yeah, I'm so glad you came here and sat with me, and I really had an amazing time.
I know. It was such a pleasure to talk to you.
Yeah, it really was. I really I enjoyed it. And so you're going to have to come back.
I'm down.
Yeah, and we're going to have to figure it out.
We're going to have to talk after this. We got to talk.
And I wish you so much luck and in your next non-toxic relationship that you will have one day. Mm-hmm. But you're doing the right thing and you're taking care of yourself, and I respect you for that. And
thank you.
I'm sure you're going to get everything in the world that you desire.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So actually, one more time, where can we find you on social media?
Katt, KATT_BAYBBY baby.
Katt Baybby. Okay. So you guys go follow her now. And I thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to go like and subscribe.
Yes.
And I will see you guys next Tuesday. Thank you for watching Tea with Trish.
Bye.
Bye.